Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again, the vlogs of DB. So today on my YouTube channel, we are going to speak about a very important topic during this pandemic, and this is one of the most requested video recently. It's about being vaccinated during pregnancy and during lactation. Well, before getting started, I would like to reply to a comment that I came across on my previous video. It says, "Congratulations. But we would not like to see mommy doctor vlogs now. We would like to continue to see doctor blogger vlogs." To be clear on that point, I think I share videos based on my experiences with my life, my profession, how I achieved my profession, so that it helps you guys, right? So this my future, now I'm pregnant and I'm carrying, we are expecting, so this is also part of my life. So this is exactly about doctor blogger vlogs. I share my life experiences. I'm a self-made woman. All my decisions are soulfully made by myself. And so if I'm expecting or if I'm pregnant, just consider these videos as doctor blogger sharing her views or sharing her experiences working, being pregnant, or working in a pandemic while you're pregnant, like that. So it's doctor blogger sharing her experience. It's not a mommy doctor. Okay. Well, thank you for that comment anyways, so that a lot of you out there who thinks that my blogs are going to be all about babies and things like that now. No, it's about going to be my life, how it changed having a child or how it changed being pregnant. With that being said, let's get into the video. The first is vaccination with Kapuana. As like everybody, I'm also really tense because I have a little one inside me. So I'm here waiting for the vaccination to CDC hospital. Then second dose vaccine at the left arm's. Vaccination എടുത്തു, സെക്കൻഡ് ഡേറ്റ് കിട്ടി. ഒരു 10 to 15 minutes observation period ആണ്. After that you are free to go. India and Radio Olive presents Yoga Jukebox. Yoga Jukebox. So vaccination എടുത്തിട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു 5 hours കഴിഞ്ഞു ഏകദേശം. ആൻഡ് ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ ഒരു കൈക്ക് ഒന്ന് എലിവേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ചെറിയൊരു ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണ് ഉള്ളത്. ചെറിയൊരു ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണ്. So far nothing, so fingers crossed. ചിലപ്പം ഇത് പെയിൻ കുറച്ച് കൂടാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. Otherwise good. നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. So I was vaccinated with my first dose while I was 19 weeks pregnant, and my second dose while I was 22 weeks, which was like 21 days apart from my first and the second dose. I took Pfizer vaccine. So we are going to speak about 3 vaccines here. That's about Pfizer, Moderna and AstraZeneca, because I have dealt with these 3 vaccines. First, let me speak about AstraZeneca because I personally don't recommend it for pregnant women, as AstraZeneca has one case reported in Brazil where a pregnant woman who has been administered with AstraZeneca vaccine developed a hemorrhage and she died. After that, Brazil has banned AstraZeneca for being administered in pregnant women, and so we have one out of our option being thrown out. Now we have only 2, that is Pfizer and Moderna, and these 2 are mRNA vaccines, and they are absolutely safe for pregnancy, especially if you are vulnerable or if you are exposed to COVID-19. Like if you're a social worker, I recommend that it's better to take a vaccine than getting infected with COVID-19. The reason being, Pfizer and Moderna has same constitution. Both are mRNA vaccines, but I preferred Pfizer because Pfizer has less side effects than Moderna. Now let me tell you why. Pfizer is being administered at the dose of 0.3 ml and Moderna is being administered at the dose of 0.5 ml. The chances of developing fever, body pain and all other chills is more for Moderna, as it is being administered at a dose of 0.5 ml, and Pfizer being only administered at 0.3 ml, chances of getting fever is less. That is why I chose to take Pfizer, because I didn't want to get a fever and make things more complicated, or I just didn't want to risk that. So I chose to take Pfizer. Now let me tell you how these two vaccines work. Both are mRNA vaccine and they contain synthetic mRNA that is similar to the mRNA of the COVID virus. And when these are being introduced into your body, they produce something called spike proteins, and our body automatically reacts, our immunity reacts towards the spike proteins, and they develop antibodies against these proteins. Now these actions are stored in the memory cells of our body, so when actual COVID-19 enters inside our body knows how to react towards this proteins or this virus. Okay, this is how the mechanism is. This is the simplified version of the mechanism. Now if you're scared if this is going to affect your baby, no, mRNA doesn't alter the DNA, and they mimic the pathogen mRNAs. They are not actual pathogenic mRNA, hence you will not get a COVID-19 from the vaccine. My second dose, എല്ലാവർക്കും ക്ഷീണത്തിലാണ്, രാവിലെ തന്നെയാണ് സെക്കൻഡ് ഡോസ്, but I think I'm fine now, and I also didn't have a breakfast. So let's see, second dose. I am 22 weeks and 2 days pregnant today. Now when should you take the vaccine? If you are being exposed at a higher rate, or if you're in the higher chances of getting COVID during your first trimester, yes, go ahead, you can take it. But in case if you are not exposed, if you do not have a high chance of getting COVID, then I suggest you to wait until your second trimester, because the major development of your baby happens during the first trimester. So that's my personal recommendation. Wait until your first trimester gets over, and then you can go for your first dose in your second trimester. And for the lactating woman, you can take vaccine at any point of your lactating period, because there are studies for both pregnant and lactating women that shows you can transmit the antibodies to your baby, which will help to protect your baby against the COVID-19 virus. So which is good, right? Your baby cannot be vaccinated until a certain age. At least by your breast milk or from your placenta, your baby can be protected against COVID-19 once they are out. That's a great news. So I personally recommend you to take vaccine if you're pregnant. Also, I prefer second trimester, like I told, because the major development happens in the first trimester. And if you're lactating, just go for it, because the baby gets the immunity, and that's really important. And by getting vaccinated, you create a herd immunity, like everybody among you is vaccinated, so the chances of spreading a virus to each other is less. So let's all be a part of it. If you're planning to take a vaccine, don't hesitate. It does nothing to you. It's better to get vaccinated than getting a COVID, because COVID is more dangerous than the vaccine. And especially if you're exposed to COVID-19, just get yourself vaccinated as soon as possible. And I got vaccinated. This is something that I want to tell you. I personally feel there's this magical stuff in a pregnant woman's body, I think, because I hardly had pain on my site of injection for 1 day. Nothing more than that. I did not develop a fever, no myalgia, no chills, or nothing related to this immunity and this reaction with the antibody and the foreign body, because all my family, they developed fever and everything after the vaccination, and I was free of all of it. So I recommend you all to go ahead with the vaccine. It's absolutely safe, unless if you're not highly exposed to COVID-19. Just wait until your first trimester gets over, or else just go get it. That's it. So I hope you all stay safe and get vaccinated. To all of you who's not pregnant, who's pregnant, just let's create the herd immunity and let's fight back against this COVID-19. Until my next vlog, take care, bye-bye, and do not forget to subscribe, like, comment and share.